Toke Makinwa, a name that resonates like a bold confession in the world of Nigerian entertainment. A woman whose journey from heartache to headlines has captivated millions with her unfiltered honesty, her glamorous flair, and that unbreakable spirit that turns pain into power. At 40 years old, she's a media mogul, an author, a fashion icon, and now, in a twist that's left fans weeping with joy, she's expecting her first child, a miracle she calls the biggest project of her life. In an emotional announcement that dropped on August 13, 2025, shaking social media to its core. From the glitzy studios of Lagos to the intimate pages of her memoir, Toke's life is a roller coaster of triumphs, scandals, and redemption, a story that reminds us all of the beauty in vulnerability and the strength in starting over. Today, we're diving deep into the heartfelt, inspiring world of Toke Makinwa, her pregnancy news that's got everyone buzzing, her age, husband, family, net worth, lifestyle, and the biography of a woman who's turned her scars into stars. This is a tale that'll pull at your heartstrings, make you cheer for her resilience, and leave you reflecting on the power of second chances. Toke Makinwa burst into the world on November 3, 1984 in Lagos, Nigeria, a city pulsing with energy and opportunity, where dreams are chased amid the chaos of daily life. Born into a modest family, Toke's early years were marked by the kind of joy only a close-knit household can provide, but tragedy struck when she was just 8 years old. In a devastating house fire caused by a gas explosion, she lost both her parents, a loss that shattered her world and left an indelible mark on her soul. Raised by her grandparents and extended family in Ikoyi, Lagos, Toke learned early on to navigate grief with grace, channeling her pain into a fierce determination to succeed. She attended the federal government girls' college in Ohio State for her secondary education, where her charisma and quick wit began to shine, and later pursued a degree in English and literature at the University of Lagos. Those university years were formative, a time when Toke discovered her love for media, interning at radio stations and honing the voice that would one day command audiences across Africa. But beneath the ambition was a young woman grappling with the void left by her parents, a theme that would later pour out in her raw, emotional storytelling. Toke's family story is one of profound loss and enduring bonds. After her parents' tragic death, she and her siblings, though details about them remain private as Toke shields them from the spotlight, were enveloped in the care of relatives who became her pillars. Her grandparents, particularly her grandmother, played a pivotal role, offering the stability and love that helped her rebuild. Toke has often spoken tearfully about this chapter, crediting it for her empathy and strength. In interviews, she shared how the fire not only took her parents but reshaped her view of life, teaching her to live boldly and without regrets. Fast forward to adulthood, and Toke's romantic life became a public saga that tugged at hearts everywhere. She married fitness entrepreneur Ida in a lavish 2014 wedding that seemed like a fairy tale, but the union crumbled under the weight of infidelity. In 2015, Mage fathered a child with another woman, a betrayal Toke detailed in her 2016 memoir, On Becoming, a book that sold out in days and became a beacon for women navigating heartbreak. Their divorce was finalized in 2017, a painful chapter that left Toke single but empowered, vowing to never settle again. She's dated since. Rumors swirled around actor Farouk Lasaki in 2023, but as of 2025, she's embracing independence, focusing on her career and now, her impending motherhood. The news that rocked the world came on August 13, 2025, when Toke shared a stunning video on Instagram, revealing her pregnancy at 40. Dressed in a flowing white gown that accentuated her glowing bump, she danced and cried tears of joy, captioning it the biggest project of my life, the highest calling ever. 2025. The announcement, which garnered over 40,000 comments in hours, was a masterclass in vulnerability. Behind-the-scenes footage showed her shedding tears of gratitude, surrounded by friends like Tiwa Savage and Ebuka Obiukendu, who wiped her eyes and celebrated with her. Toke opened up about the journey, hinting at years of longing and perhaps fertility struggles, though she kept details intimate. God is never late. she wrote, a nod to her faith that's carried her through storms. Fans flooded her page with congratulations, calling her a warrior mom, while critics who once questioned her choices now marveled at her glow. At 40, this pregnancy is a testament to her resilience, a new beginning after a decade of public scrutiny over her childlessness. She hasn't revealed the father's identity, fueling speculation. Some whisper it's a private partner, others suggest IVF or surrogacy, but Toke's focus is clear. This baby is her miracle, a chapter she's writing with pure joy. At 40, Toke stands as a symbol of timeless beauty and ambition, her age a badge of wisdom rather than a limitation. She's often joked about turning 40 in style, hosting a lavish birthday bash in November 2024, where she arrived in a custom Rolls-Royce, surrounded by Nigeria's elite. Her career trajectory is nothing short of inspirational, from her breakout as a radio host on Rhythm 93.7 FM in 2010, where her sultry voice and candid takes on relationships made her a household name, to hosting The Late Morning Show and later trending on Hip TV. Toke's YouTube channel, with over 1 million subscribers, is a goldmine of vlogs, from makeup tutorials to deep dives on love and loss, each video feeling like a heart-to-heart with a sister. Her acting chops shown in films like Sugar Rush and Glamour Girls, but it's her entrepreneurial spirit that sets her apart. In 2017, she launched Toke Makinwa Luxury, a handbag line that sold out globally, followed by her Glow by TM Skincare in 2018 and a fragrance line in 2022. Her book on becoming wasn't just a bestseller, it was a movement, empowering women to own their stories amid pain. Toke's family extends beyond blood to her chosen circle, friends like Rita Dominic and Osas Ighodaro, who've been her support system through divorces and triumphs. She's godmother to several kids in her circle, a role she cherishes, often sharing adorable moments on Instagram. Her net worth, estimated at around $3 million in 2025, reflects her savvy empire building, from endorsement deals with Nestle, Mecrin Cosmetics, and Oppo Mobile, pulling in 6 figures annually, to her media gigs and luxury brands. She's invested in real estate, owning properties in Lagos and Abuja, and her production company, TM Productions, has churned out hits like her talk show, Bants and Bougie. But Toke's wealth isn't just financial. It's in her influence, with over 5 million Instagram followers hanging on her every post, from fashion hauls to motivational quotes. Toke's lifestyle is the epitome of Lagos luxury with a touch of soul, waking up in her multi-million Naira Ikoyi mansion, starting days with green smoothies and Pilates, then jetting to meetings in her Mercedes G-Wagon. She's a fashion trailblazer, turning heads at events like the AMFCA in custom gowns by designers like Vicky James. Her wardrobe a mix of Chanel bags and African prints that celebrate her heritage. Travel is her escape. Pre-pregnancy, she globetrotted to Dubai, Paris, and the Maldives, posting envy-inducing pics of yacht days and spa retreats, often with her squad for girls' trips that scream empowerment. Now with her bump, her routine has softened. Prenatal yoga, baby shopping sprees for designer onesies, and cozy nights binge watching Netflix with takeout from her favorite Lagos spots. She's a foodie, craving jollof rice and suya, and her social media is a blend of glam and realness, like unfiltered selfies during morning sickness or heartfelt rants about self-love. Philanthropy is close to her heart. Through her foundation, she supports orphans and women's empowerment, hosting annual galas that raise millions for causes tied to her own losses. Toke's biography is a mosaic of reinvention, from her radio debut to becoming a Nollywood staple in films like Blood Sisters, where her role mirrored her own strength. The divorce from Mage in 2017 was a low point, detailed in On Becoming, with brutal honesty about the pain of betrayal, but it birthed her glow-up, turning her into an advocate for single women. In 2023, she launched a podcast, Toke Moments Unfiltered, diving into taboo topics like fertility and mental health, episodes that have millions of streams. Her 2024 fragrance line, Becoming, sold out in days, symbolizing her evolution. And now, at 40, pregnancy has added a new layer, Her announcement video, with tears and dances, captured a woman embracing motherhood on her terms, inspiring fans who followed her from heartbreak to this joyful peak. As of August 2025, Toke, at 40 and pregnant, is glowing brighter than ever. She's teased baby bump photo shoots and hinted at a maternity fashion line, while her podcast episodes on pregnancy have gone viral, sharing vulnerabilities like morning sickness and fears of late motherhood. Friends rally around her, with Tiwa Savage throwing a surprise baby shower that trended for days. Toke's message is powerful. Life doesn't end at divorce or 40, it blooms anew. Her story is one of fire-forged strength, from orphan child to media queen, and soon-to-be mom carrying her parents' memory and her own fierce heart. Toke Makinwa is more than a 40-year-old icon. She's a daughter honoring lost parents, an ex-wife who rose from ashes, a soon-to-be mom embracing her miracle. From Lagos streets to global stages, she's lived with raw emotion, turning pain into purpose. Her pregnancy at 40 is a beacon of hope, reminding us that the best chapters come when we least expect. If Toke's journey stirred your soul, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. Let's keep celebrating warriors like her together.